Alright. So this is part 2 of my Hunter Metal collection series. Yesterday we did all of X Challenge, we did the gallery mode stuff, and we dipped into X6 a little bit. Today we're going to do at least some, maybe all, of the Super Nintendo games. And what better way to do it than to go in order. We'll start with Mega Man X1. You can see right here that the top left corner of this, all of these medals pertain to X1. So what we're going to be doing in this playthrough, defeat any of the 8 Maverick bosses in Mega Man X, that's a given. Cut off Flame Mammoth's trunk, not too bad. Knock off Armored Armadillo's armor, why wouldn't you? Destroy an enemy ride armor, gotta go out of your way for that, but that's okay. Use the Spiral Crush Buster, which I guess would be the pink charge shot, to defeat a boss. Receive Zero's arm part. Obtain all hard tanks and max out X's energy gauge. Obtain all 4 armor upgrades. And beat the game without using Rookie Hunter mode. Now, all 8 games have this type of medal, and from what people have said, you cannot use Rookie Hunter at all. You can never ever turn it on. You have to beat the game exactly as you would if you were playing on a Super Nintendo or a PlayStation. There are also 2 hidden medals for X1. One of them would be just for beating the final boss, and the other is for getting the Hadoken. Now, I'm going to be trying to do this in one playthrough of the game, because I'm pretty sure it's possible. It's mostly going to be 100% playthrough, but I'm not going to get the arm upgrade from Dr. Light's capsule. I'm going to wait until I get Zeros and then go back and get some of the things I'm missing, like a couple heart tanks and then the Hadoken. So let's go. First, set my controls. I dash on L1. And actually, yeah, that's all I had to change, really. Yeah, let's get started. Admittedly, I'm not as well versed in X1 as I am the PSP version, but I'm sure there's a little bit of overlap. You really have to be able to mash to play this game well. A little tip with the bees. Just get behind them. And also, ideally, you don't want to be collecting. You don't want to be collecting health right now, because obviously you can't beat Vile. You have to be at low health in order to finish the stage. So I think I need to take 1 more hit of damage. Actually, I think you need to be at 3 health. That'll do it. Whee! There's a faster strat where you actually ride the cars a little bit longer and it actually goes faster than just walking, but I'm not well versed in it. So now that I'm at 3 health, Vile should shoot his little electric thingy, and that'll end the fight immediately. As soon as it hits me, yep. And if you don't want to read the story, hold Start, or Options on PS4's case, to skip cutscenes quickly. I guess I should ask, sounds alright, right? I'm not getting that kind of like warbly effect from a couple days ago. So, I'm gonna try pressing save here. So I guess this will just checkpoint me at that password. I believe that's what it's doing. Hopefully I won't need to actually reload a save here, but, you know. Penguin is the first choice. There's really no other option unless you're really trying to challenge yourself with like a dashless playthrough. Like any other way you're playing the game, you're fighting Chill Penguin first. Sounds good? Good. I'm still going to be, like, taking it a little bit easy. I'm not going to go full speed with this. One thing to keep in mind of, like, steep slopes like that, if you're walking downwards on them and then jump like this, you actually get, like, a big boost in both speed and jump height. So if I do it here, you can see I could actually reach this ledge all the way from down there. And I think this that kind of physics bug, I guess we'll call it, applies to X2 as well, where it actually gets a little bit more use. So yeah, these are the dash boots. They're impossible to miss. Now, coming up here, there are ride armors here. There should be an enemy ride armor coming right up over here. Well, right after this fly guy. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Does that count as killing one? I guess not. So you actually have to destroy one of these. It can't fall down a pit. You have to actually make it blow up. Now we're up to Penguin. Penguin, let's see how bad my slide RNG is going to be. Haven't got one yet, but I got frozen twice. There's one slide. Two slides. Another like little tip for the SNES games, if you dash and shoot a regular little pea shot, you actually do 2 damage instead of 1. So it's it's a little useful there. And so, yeah, that's killing a boss. It's a freebie. Skipping the weapon get. I think we're gonna do. We have a few options here now, so I think I'm gonna go to Boomer Kawanger next. Depends. The 100% speedrun route kind of changes a little bit, so not that I'm really gonna do it, but because there's a trick in this stage that I've never really done too much. It involves a jump like this. See how you kind of like have to finagle that the right way? There's a jump like that coming up. Elevator's no problem. Oops. I'm gonna take my time with this. Climbing up this section is actually pretty difficult to do quickly. So you see there's a heart tank up here. And there's a really precise jump you could do to actually make it up here without any assistance. And I'm not familiar with it, so I'm not going to bother much with it. I'm just going to come back and get that later. I guess the game, like, there's 2 ways the game intends you to do it. Either use Boomerang Cutter, or use Charged Shotgun Ice, which is kind of like a penguin-shaped sled that you can kind of ride. I should have got that health. Maybe I'll get another drop here. Eh. Let's see if I could get, yeah, let's see if I can get this. I could use it now. And I'm back at square one. Let's just go. Let's just fight Kawanger, deal with it. And if you can just kind of read his teleports, you can get him. So now we have Boomerang Cutter, so we can actually cut off Mammoth's trunk. But before we go to Mammoth, I'm gonna go to Storm Eagle first. Because Flame Mammoth is weak to Storm Tornado, and having the helmet will be nice. Ooh, man. I think the game just ate my input. So the heart tank in this stage is all the way over to the left, if I can make it there. I can't believe that guy actually grabbed me. That wasn't right. When you're right about here, just do a dash jump to the left, and you'll reach the heart tank. Let this guy come down, and then stand on the platform he's got. It'll bring you up here. Like this big guy, and there's the first E-tank. If you don't know exactly where these platforms are, it's a good idea to just take your time. And destroy the turrets as they come up. Oops, I missed that one. Blow this thing up, and here's the helmet. Because we're not getting, whatchamacallit, we're not getting Dr. Light's arm upgrade, the helmet is not particularly useful anymore, actually. You just need it as a prerequisite for the Hadoken. A lot of people don't know about this, but if you go off the side of the ship here, there's a couple little pickups right here, and you can skip the boss door and go right to Eagle. See, here I'm doing dash lemons, we call them. And Eagle is, I don't know, I could see how he could be a difficult fight for beginners, but, you know, I've been playing this game for so long. Just fighting Eagle Buster only is second nature to me. Alright, so now we're going to go to Flame Mammoth. Important thing to note, because we've beaten Penguin already, part of the stage is frozen over. Normally these little parts down here would actually be lava and would hurt you, so that's another reason to fight Penguin first. Up there would be Dr. Light's arm upgrade. We're just gonna zip past it. think it's under here? Yeah, go under here. This platform has... If I want to get creative, the two ways to get this are either, like, kicking these blocks, or you can grab things with the boomerang cutter. Pick your poison there. Then the rest of going through Mammoth is not too bad. So we're gonna put Boomerang Cutter on. Right when we get in the fight, I think we're just gonna hit him a few times with it, and that should break his trunk. Yep, that's it. And now we can just combo him with Storm Tornado. Which, if you use Storm Tornado close up, it'll actually hit him twice. Let's see. Next, I'm gonna do Spark Mandrill. Even though he's weak to Shotgun Ice, I don't fight him right away because the stage changes if Storm Eagle is defeated. There's, like, less electric effects going on. I mean, sure, the lights turn out and all this, but... you need Boomerang Cutter to collect that. But I'm pretty much gonna Storm Tornado my way through almost everything else. Because it's an incredibly good weapon. That guy always trips people up. So does that one. Okay, Thunder Slimer. We can't fight him the fast way, because we don't have the Buster upgrade. But I think if you mash Boomerang Cutter into him, it does pretty good damage. Yeah, to get that hard tank, you can either use a Boomerang Cutter or just do a little creative dash wall jump. And now we get Shotgun Ice ready, because we'll just beast. We'll beast Mandrill with it. We're not going to let him do much of anything. Just shoot one immediately. Wait for him to break out. Oop. There we go. I made that a little closer than it needed to be. So now that we have Electric Spark, we can go fight Armadillo. Nice life. That's a cool little jump. So yeah, wake this guy up, hug on these walls over here. There's an E-tank here. I think getting him out of the way is helpful, so Fire Wave's pretty good for that. There's another guy over here. Hug this wall to get in front of him. Go up here to get this heart tank. Just kind of shoot a whole bunch over here. One thing that I do want to bring up, this little health pickup right here is integral for getting the Hadoken later. So basically what you want to do for this trip is just make sure this health pickup is on screen at some point during the level. You know, just like, even if it's only there for like a split second, it counts as what we call a visit. And you need to visit that, you need to visit that health capsule 4 times in order for the Hadoken to unlock later. So yeah, that's all I have to do for... That's all I have to do for Armadillo. Just hit him with Electric Spark, and it'll work. I'll just keep going in the circle, go to launch Octopus. Again, Storm Tornado is kind of like the name of the game here. I always like to use this for most of this stage. What I am going to do here is I'm going to find Electric Spark, mash that into him, because it actually does pretty good damage. Oops. I kind of got a little overzealous there. So now I have to fight him the old-fashioned way. Rolling Shield also works pretty well on this guy, but, you know, we're going to save that to actually use on Octopus. I kind of want that that weapon energy. So yeah, I'm just going to stand in his hitbox a little bit and pray for some health drops. Okay, next we need to ride this thing up, blow this ship up. Create a lot of lag. So here's the Sea Serpent. If we had the Charge Buster, that would have been even easier. I'm gonna see if his tail drops some pickups. It does. In some cases, you can actually hit this guy before he pops out of the water. What I'm surprised isn't an achievement is knocking off Octopus's tentacles. Because that you can also do with Boomerang Cutter. But whatever. We have Rolling Shield, so that's fine. He's invincible while doing that whirlpool move. There we go. So I'm going to detour here back to Penguin for a second. Because there is still a heart tank we can get here. But we couldn't get it before, because we need Fire Wave for it. Now that we actually have weapons, we can actually blast through this pretty quickly. By the way, there's a myth out there about the Hadoken requiring full, all 4 energy tanks to be full. That is not true. It is true on the original MS-DOS version of the game, but... not on Super Nintendo and not on this. So we're going to use the right armor, jump out here, going to blow this little hut up. And escape. Now we could go down here, get our 8th boss, Sting Chameleon. Which we maybe could have fought this guy a lot earlier, but because Octopus is dead now, there's water in some of the areas of the stage. Most specifically for the heart tank down here. So kick these open, and then if I can get the dash over here. And you'll be able to reach that easily. It is possible to get it without the water, but it's a lot easier with it. And so up here is going to be the armor upgrade, but we got to fight a mini-boss for it. But you really got to hit this guy in the head or in the claws. His body is just invulnerable. He's actually pretty susceptible to Boomerang Cutter. So I just softened him up a bit there. But I don't want to use too much because, you know, you need Boomerang Cutter for Sting Chameleon. One more. There we go. That's the last light capsule we need to use. So no frills with this armor upgrade, it's just double defense. Jumping over these golems is a little tricky, but you space it just right, you can, without having to deal with them. Actually, the right armor's not too bad here. It's technically faster to not use it, but... I'd like that help, please. So let's see if that's enough Boomerang Cutter. This is literally all you gotta do. Just shoot to the left, shoot to the right, shoot to the left, shoot to the right. Rinse and repeat, and he's done. If you don't have Boomerang Cutter, that fight is actually a bit of a challenge. Might as well save here, because that was the 8th boss. So yeah, we're gonna go fight into Sigma Stage 1 right now. So here, there's normally like lots of like little floating platforms you're supposed to climb, but you can also wall jump off this up this cliffside. You know, actually, I want to bring that big guy back. I guess I'm not far enough to do it. So I gotta go up a bit more. Because I'm going to, I guess he doesn't come back. Oh well. Does the other one come back? What I want to do here is damage down for Vile again. I guess he never comes back. Should I try and do the cutscene skip? I guess I could try it. Oh, I failed anyway. Never mind, we're doing this normally. There's a way to, like, break this sequence. But I screwed it up, so we're just gonna... Oops. We're just gonna do this portion normally. So now we have to let Vile beat me up. And that's Zero's death number 1. I'm sitting on Rolling Shield because this is Vile's weakness. He actually has fewer iframes than most bosses. So this fight's pretty quick, actually. If I can aim. Not too bad, especially when you got this many upgrades. So now we talk to Zero. And so that's Zero's arm upgrade and the full armor upgrade as well. You can see that's what the pink shot does. Now we get to do things like this. Charge Chameleon Sting makes you temporarily invincible. Alright, so we're at Boomer Kawanger here. I'm gonna soften him up with Homing Torpedo. I think one more Homing Torpedo will be enough. Okay. Get back to Buster. Now charge up all the way. Oh, wow, that only did 1 damage. Okay, so I gotta do it again. Ugh, damn it. It's teleports. There we go. I'm gonna pick Storm Tornado out. I'm gonna try and heal up here. Okay, full health. That's good. Let's get Shotgun Ice out for Boss Spider. Just right when he hits the bottom, you see the red jewel. Shoot when that's there. You could use charged Shotgun Ice as well to do more damage, but it's a lot trickier to use because you have to be like point blank with it. He's not spitting out any little spiders yet, so that's kind of lucky. Ah, there they are. One more hit. Okay, so now that we have the Charge Buster, we can go. Let's go back to Kwanger, get the final Heart Tank. So yeah, if you're able to do Iceless on the first trip through, then all the power to you. You get to cut out this revisit. Alright. So now we're here. We charge Shotgun Ice. Jump to get on top of it. Ah, do a little dash jump and you missed. There we go. So that's all Heart Tanks. And now we're going to go to Armadillo. Oops. My jump was late there. So yeah, now we're just going to make our way through this stage again. We're going to do it 3 times. So that's 2 visits now, and once you see the capsule, you can either go through the boss door, end the stage, or the quicker way would be to die. Because you'll go back here, you got to go through this section again compared to the entire stage. If you want to make this easier on yourself, you could use a charge weapon like Charge Chameleon Sting or Rolling Shield to really make this easy. So that was 3 visits. In fact, I'm going to do Charge Chameleon Sting this time. Or try to, at least. And that's the 4th visit. So after 4 visits, you have to make it to that capsule without, with full health. So I think over here I'm going to, just to play this safe, I'm going to find Rolling Shield if I can get off Fire Wave. This would be the easiest way to get there, by making sure you don't get hit. It does lag the game a little bit more. And there's all of a sudden a capsule. And I guess it doesn't activate when you have Charged Rolling Shield up, so just pause and switch to another weapon. There we go. There we go. Now we can quit out. If you save this password, I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually save the Hadoken. I have no idea. But we'll see what happens. So now we're going to start using the Hadoken on bosses. So first is Penguin. First we're going to jump over this first icicle, get right in front of him, and then quarter circle forward, Y. Or in this case, square. I'm not going to take the right armor here, so it doesn't matter either way. And if along your way, if you do get hit, just respawn a whole bunch of enemies and hope they drop health. Actually, this is a good place to do. No, actually, I don't want to do. I want to save my Chameleon Sting for Rangda Bangda. Oh, damn. Damn it, I keep on getting hit the same place. Really, man? All I want is some health. Forget it, I'll just use one of my many sub-tanks when I get out of this room, because I knew that bullet was going to hit me. So this is Storm Eagle. Dash forward a few times, and then he'll either stop, or you should be able to be just in range to hit him with the Hadoken before he goes off screen. Now let's see, if you can get lucky, Rongdabanga's eyes could go low enough that you can actually Hadoken them. Let's see what I get here. Green one will never drop. Perfect. I'm gonna purposely let the nose stay right now. And there we go. I'm saying it again, aren't I? I'm gonna try something here, which I haven't really done. It's called the armadillo skip. And as the name implies, it's a way to skip armored armadillo. But you have to, like, the way it works is you need the screen to not lock. That's in the upper position. And to get to the boss store this way, you need oh, damn! I missed it. You see how it kind of pushed me forward there? Will you just keep going? Here, I feel like Hadokening you. I'll take that trade. So yeah, if I had done that right, you could just skip that fight entirely. It looks like it should work the same way for Chameleon, but it doesn't. There's another trick you can do called the Air Hadoken, but I don't know how to do that at all, so I'm just gonna not bother with the Hado and just fight Chameleon the normal way. Actually, that was stupid. Because I kind of want the health. Yeah, Mandrill is next. So I think the safe way to go is to freeze him first and then throw a Hadoken out. Like that. Octopus is kind of one of the easier ones to Hadoken, actually. I'm just going to shoot one lemon at the beginning to break a missile, and then fire Hadoken. And he'll jump right into it every time. With Mammoth, he's gonna jump first thing, so I'm gonna back up. Oh, I missed my Hadoken input. So now's D-Rex. Wait for him to come down like that, and then that's random if you get that pattern, but if you see that pattern, you can get the Hadoken on him pretty easily. Final stage. There are little worms here that you can use to refill your sub tanks if you want them full. I'm feeling confident. Just gonna go straight up here. First, Sigma's dog. Yeah, I think he'll always jump at the wall first, so you just wait for him to come back down, throw a Hadoken, it'll kill him. With Sigma, throw a Hadoken immediately. Now for the final boss is immune to the Hadoken, so you actually have to fight him the old-fashioned way. Which in this case is going to be Rolling Shield. If I get my platforms to behave. I'm having a rough start here. Alright, oops. Sub-tank. Safety. So that's just for beating the final boss. The medal for actually completing the game without using Rookie Hunter mode, you have to sit through the entire credits. So we're just going to do that right now. I'm just marking off the trophies that we got just now. So yeah, that was a little bit more than an hour. Not too bad. X2 will probably take about the same amount of time, maybe less, because I don't think we don't have to go out of our way as much. So now you get to see not the actual people that made the game, but all the enemy names, and there's some gold in here. Like Hotarion, Flamingle, Thunder Slimer, Death Rogumer, Mega Tortoise, Ladder Yatter, RT55J. I always forget. That's the green. That's the green robot that guards the armor upgrade. And you as Mega Man X. So yeah, once these credits finish up, the trophy will pop. There it goes.
You have won a temporary victory, X. What you destroyed was only a temporary body. My spirit remains intact. In time, I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding, and I will return. I shall see you soon, X. Very soon.
And I'm guessing just like in the original, it's going to stay on this screen unless you actually get out of it. I can push all the buttons I want. Nothing. Just like in the old days. So let's just take a proof call, see that we got everything. Yep, all 11 are there.